Stadium's gunning for a 400 season.
And here comes Robinson, trying to steal home. He's safe, says the ump.
Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Michael Wacha, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Wacha delivering a 1-1. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Wong is there. No problem here. One away. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the black, but what umpire doesn't?
Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding forward now, Tommy Joseph. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Nope.
Ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And another foul ball.
Hey, get him yourself right here.
Another 1-2 delivery. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Zach Eflin is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset. pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now in the box, Rob Harms. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Freddie Galvis is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close.
Hey, one down now, one down.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Batting 7.
Hit to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touché, sir. Digging in the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
Here comes Waka on a 1-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Matt, I think he lost his focus. He's got the pitcher up at the plate. He's got 2 outs. He managed the inning the way he wanted to get there, so he get out of it. And he gives up a base hit here. Can't give up the hit.
One outside. It's 1-0. Here's Waka now 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning. Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Waka comes set on his way with the 3-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. So stepping in, Michael Waka, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. Galvis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. First delivery to him on the way.
The left fielder,
Eddie Rosario is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Tommy.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
Oh, that ball just barely stayed fair over the third base bag. But nice job by the left fielder cutting that ball off and holding the first base on a single.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Back to the mound and off his leg. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. From the stretch, Rob Harms will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
1-2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, you don't see that very often. 2 outs, the runner's going on the crack of the bat, but he hit it so hard they had to hold the runner up. That's how good he hit that ball.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Hey, come on. We got to hold him right here.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a... Ready for another chance. Number 34. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Waka's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
I like that at bat. Found himself down 0-2, kept battling, put the ball in play, little grounder through the hole, and ends up with a base hit. Just fight through the at bat the whole way, and that's what he did right there.
Ready with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box 56. Now, Zach Eflin. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Digging in once again, Odell Beal. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. Ready for another shot now, Eddie Rosario. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Eddie Rosario.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. Tommy Joseph is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Maikel Franco is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
3-0 now. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Striding in once again, Rob Harms. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. 0 for
0-1's the count.
One with a run scored thus far. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Grounded to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no error. Adam Lind will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Adam Lind.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Time constraints will pick this one up in the top of inning number 6.
Leading off for the Phillies,
number 34 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Philadelphia,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Roman Quinn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 56.
Ready once again, Zach Eflin. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. And he lays off there 1-0. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 3-2. Ahead to the top of inning number 7.
Leading off for the Phillies,
Odell Deal is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
First baseman, number 19.
Tommy Joseph is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
This guy's motion is so funky. You almost have to take the first pitch and just hope it's going to be a ball. In this case, it was a strike, but you got a chance to see his motion. Maybe you can measure it now and get back in the at-bat.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
In now, Maikel Franco. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Segrist is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. One left for Philadelphia. Score remains tied at 3-3. Look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. At the plate, Rob Harmons. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
The batter, number 13.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there for strike 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a great example of just pure hitting. A switch hitter takes the ball the other way. This is something they work on from both sides of the plate. Nice execution.
Cesar Hernandez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. The numbers on the year, 272, 7 homers, and 41 RBIs. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Right fielder,
Roman Quinn is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
the pitcher,
Aaron Altair will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he gets ahead 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 16 homers and 42 runs batted in. Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Man, he threw that fastball right by him. You know, when you face a guy throwing this hard, you have to just spread out, put your hands in a position ready to hit, and as soon as he releases,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Colton Murray comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Chop weakly to the left.
Second baseman.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And that'll put the runner at first here, and we'll have to see how indeed they decide to score that play. Eddie Rosario is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 takes a fastball on the inside corner.
he's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. The first 2 strikes didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
First baseman number 19.
Tommy Joseph stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
That's a big hit right there. 1 out, you got the go-ahead run now at third base. There's so many things that can happen. You get a sac fly, another base hit. A lot of things can happen to get that run home.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-1. Now the 2-0. And there's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
That one's in there. 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting, the center
Striding
fielder,
into the box, Rob Hart. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Grichuk on the move, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
the batter number 13.
High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1. Hector Neris comes out of the bullpen to
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured.
MLB The Show has baseball for you on a Saturday night in St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies. CC Sabathia will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, last game he gave up 6 earned runs. So this game, obviously, if he can cut it in half to 3 earned runs, it's going to be an improvement on his performance. So let's see how he executes early in the game.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He leads the team in the 2 most important power categories for me: home runs and RBIs, driving in guys and being able to drive yourself in. He's an impressive hitter, and it should be fun watching him do his thing in this one.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So he sets him down swinging. Aaron Altair is the second out of the opening frame.
Third, first baseman number 19.
Now at the plate, Tommy Joseph. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Wong. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a perfect 1-2. In now, Michael Saunders. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Michael Saunders.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
A dozen home runs, 264 is average entering play, and 48 driven in. Runners on first with 1 down. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Catcher.
Ready now, number 34. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Now the first pitch from CC. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Fowler has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Sabathia pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Soft liner towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. So striding in, Ulysses Chassin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Grichuk has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now, CC Sabathia. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on.
Leading off for Philadelphia, second baseman
Cesar Hernandez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Diaz scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding in once again, Aaron Altair. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Altair.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. To short, hit hard. Diaz picks it up. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia has got himself 2 quick outs. Ready for another chance. Tommy Joseph 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tommy Joseph
hits this one hard the other way. Wong is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nice job there by CC Sabathia as he holds on to a 2-1 advantage. Here's Michael Saunders now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So striding forward now, Maikel Franco. He singled his last time up. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Squared that one up just a little late. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
Again, a 1-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now another 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Maikel Franco goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
The left fielder,
into the
number
box,
22.
Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. Striding in, number 34 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 34.
Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at bat at strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The next 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Here's another 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong ranging deep into the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Chuck Ramirez.
Chuck Ramirez.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, we got one here.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk moves over. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Ulysses Chacin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chacin.
And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. Stepping in and ready for another shot, CC Sabathia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Sabathia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
2 strikes.
1-2. Here it comes. Pitch popped up. Franco is going to get there, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still lead it 2-1. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Digging in once again, Aaron Altair, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk shading to his right. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Tommy Joseph. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Here's Michael Saunders now.
The right fielder, number 5.
He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman
Michael Franco is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder, number 22.
As it's grounded sharply to first. A dive. He's got it. Hey now. Lewis William will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Lewis William.
Number 34 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
For Philadelphia.
The windup and the 0-1. A chance here for the second baseman Wong. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop Chuck
into the windup
Ramirez.
And the pitch. Chuck Ramirez.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
In there, and it's full 3-2. Popped high in the air. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The pitcher, number 46, Yolis Chastain.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Grichuk moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Now batting, the center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. Crow will take care of him at first. Good start to the inning for Duke, and that's out number 2.
First baseman, number 19,
Tommy Joseph is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 0-2 count, and the pitch on the ground to the left side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Dexter foul. Colton Murray is on to pitch out of the bullpen. We'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they run him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Odell Deal will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month.
Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second, shortstop.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez has seen him go 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now another 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him.
Fielder number 5.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch off the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that... Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Grichuk has it in his tracks. 1 out. Into the box, Rob Harms. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Standing in, Chuck Ramirez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies strand.
Leading off for Philadelphia,
Roman Quinn is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Jones, but he won't get there. It falls in. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
The batter, number 9.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Odell Neal.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Galvis.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ready on 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Philadelphia. Home half. Striding in, Carlos Martinez. And with a runner already in scoring position. And one away, he is likely not to be bunting here.
Attaboy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Third baseman number 16.
Cesar Hernandez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Popped high in the air. And Jaso able to squeeze it, and that becomes out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rob Harms.
The center fielder.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Hey, 2 down here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Piscotty is there and the side is retired. Dexter Fowler stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 34. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Diaz picks it up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding in once again, Chuck Ramirez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ramirez.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Swing and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And there's out number 2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Number 24.
Roman Quinn is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
In there, a base hit. Throwing to second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Quinn takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score. Digging in the switch hitter, Vince Velasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Stepping in now, Odell Beal, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1. Ready for another chance? Carlos Martinez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, any way you can.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Freddie Galvis. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Michael Saunders comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Michael Saunders goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Cesar Hernandez is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Our score remains 2-1. Now batting, Rob Harms. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Grounded to short. Diaz brings it in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Number 34 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Wong. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Chuck Ramirez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail it 4-1.
7th inning stretch.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Martinez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him.
Trevor Rosenthal is on his way into the ball game now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Roman Quinn is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
The left fielder, number
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Roman Quinn.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Jaso is right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Philadelphia, catcher Jorge Alfaro.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2. Settling in now, Odell Deal. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Michael Saunders is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Hit out towards second. Wong is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Third baseman
now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Rob Harms is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Carlos Martinez.
Welcome to this Labor Day edition of Inside the Show. Let's take a look back at Sunday's news and results. In the National League Central, the St. Louis Cardinals allowed 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 4-1. Right now, the Cardinals sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, 12.5 games back, while the Phillies sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Miami Marlins smacked 15 team hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati, 11-6. In other news out of Cincinnati, starting pitcher Anthony DeSclafani is currently listed as day-to-day. He's dealing with a pulled groin. At the moment, the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cubs brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee, 1-0. As of today, the Brewers sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Cubs are atop the division. They are enjoying a comfortable 6.5 game cushion. The Pittsburgh Pirates finished off the 4-game sweep as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 7-2. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Heading into today, the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Pirates are in 2nd place in the NL Central, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. The New York Mets launched 3 home runs as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 7-2. In other Metropolitan news, right fielder Jay Bruce is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's dealing with a bruised leg. Right now, the Braves sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, 11.5 games out of first. And the Mets are 2nd in the division. They trail by 8.5 games. Randall Delgado earned his 4th win out of the bullpen as Arizona grabbed the win over the Giants 2-0. Looking at the standings, the Diamondbacks sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division, 9.5 games behind first, while the Giants are 2nd in the division. Yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wildcard. The Colorado Rockies allowed only 5 hits as they embarrassed the Dodgers 7-0. At the moment, the Dodgers are leading the National League West, a sizable 7 games ahead of 2nd, and the Rockies are 4th in the division, 10.5 back. The Toronto Blue Jays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Rays 8-3. Heading into today, the Blue Jays sit atop the American League East Division, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race, while the Rays are atop the division, 4 games up. Jackie Bradley Jr., added 3 RBIs to his total as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 4-1. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. As of today, the Red Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division. They trail first by 4 games, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division, 11 games out of first. The Indians cracked 14 hits overall as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-1. Looking at the standings, the Indians are leading the Central Division. They hold a comfortable 8-game advantage. And the White Sox are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Tigers totaled 13 hits as a team as they dethroned the Royals 10-2. Right now, the Royals sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Tigers are 2nd in the division, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. The Minnesota Twins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 7-6. Also in Yanks news, Chris Carter continued his very productive season yesterday as he collected his 100th RBI of the year. Heading into today, the Twins are in 4th place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Yankees sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, 5.5 back. The Halos completed a 3-game series sweep as they defeated the A's in Oakland 5-1. As of today, the A's sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, 5 games back, while the Angels are atop the division. They have a 4.5-game cushion. The Seattle Mariners combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 3-2. Looking at the standings, the Mariners sit in 2nd place in the American League West, 4.5 games back, while the Astros are at the bottom of the division, 14 games back. The Rangers combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Nats 3-1. At the moment, the Rangers are in 4th place in the AL West, 9 games back. And the Nationals sit atop the NL East, a commanding 8.5 games ahead of 2nd. And that's what's going on around Major League Baseball heading into this Labor Day holiday. Check in again tomorrow for all the latest.